Hello and welcome back to Sorted Food.
Today we're putting our mate and chef Ben in the hot seat because he's going to review some crowd-funded kitchen gadgets that we've individually backed.
At the end of the video, he's got to personally back one of these items. So, no pressure, boys.
Easy. I'm up first.
Yeah, I've got to put my money where my mouth might be. Well, it's not there yet.
All right, Ebbers, number one, give it a lift.
My Dutch Bean Plus M550.
Oh, that's the best one.
Yeah.
This is the Bean Plus Cold Drip Brewer. This brewer's cold drip tech makes cold brew coffee up to 3 times faster with less grounds. So this is in comparison to the absorption or infusion method where you would take coffee grounds and you would essentially infuse them in cold water over about 15 hours. So the founders here fell in love with cold brew coffee back in 2014 and couldn't find an affordable cold drip cold brew method. So put this together.
It's like filter coffee.
Absolutely, but cold and icy.
Interesting.
So this claims to yield 500 mils of cold brew in 4 hours.
Still quite a long time if you want a cup of coffee, isn't it?
Do you want to give it a go?
I would love to. Coffee in. Shaking it gently, put a circular filter paper on the top additionally. Turn the drip valve to make water 1 drop at a time.
So you can control how quickly the water drips through.
But they recommend for optimal brewing time and taste, 1 drop per second. This is science, Ebbers.
1 sipping.
2, 3, 4.
Is he pretty damn good?
Pretty good. I'm going to put that on there.
So 1,800 people paying over £110,000. So it clearly is interesting to a section of the community.
I'm going to cover it with a water tank lid. What I quite like about it, and the reason I think it would appeal, is good coffee shouldn't be rushed.
Well, should we come back to it?
We haven't got a choice, have we, really?
No, not really. So, Ebbers, you've got some cold brew.
We haven't made a full batch for the sake of time, but we've got some.
Now the question is, does it taste like cold brew? You're going to have to go for this on my behalf because I can't drink caffeine after 3.
That's a lie. You live off espresso martinis.
No, I have to stop, otherwise I can't sleep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Does that taste like cold brew to you?
I think it does. I think it's what I like about cold brew, which is quite smooth. It's not harsh, acidic or astringent, which black coffee that's made hot and then cooled down can sometimes be.
It feels like I can taste more coffee as well.
I mean, you saw how much we used, half a bag to get us 3. That's a lot of coffee, but super simple. I'm guessing all dishwasher proof and stuff like that. I like the simplicity of it. I like the end result.
We know how much people in the audience love their coffee. People do take time to make coffee through drip methods, V60s, AeroPresses. There's so many different ways of doing it. This feels like another method. And this feels like a really easy way of doing cold brew.
So, let's talk price. Bearing in mind, it's patented technology. It's also on a crowd-funded website, and I think it's fair to say that these people have to get these designs off the ground and then made, so they're normally a little bit more expensive. £69, $99 this set was. Would you have backed it?
It works, it gives you great coffee. I don't know if I need one, because I'd rather just fill that with cold water and coffee grounds and drain it tomorrow morning. Everyone's got a jug at home.
1,800 people say you're wrong.
Okay, my turn. Before you lift it, can you have any guesses what I've got here?
Always feel like a cloche needs
Just
an extra handle.
Lift the cloche.
Kapow! Big pan.
This is the prepped skillet. It's a cast iron skillet and it's their ultimate pan.
They being?
Prepped, without the E. No, the other E. So here you have it, the convenience of non-stick combined with the versatility, quality and performance of cast iron. So the middle of that pan has been machined to make it completely smooth and more non-stick. What's different about here is they're obviously very proud of the design of it. It's a beautiful looking pan.
Did you pick it based on the leather sheath that it comes with?
That did jump out to me. Not gonna lie to you.
I like it. It's heavy, it's bulky, it's forever pan. It's one that you aspire to. We've talked about other pans that are similar. I don't understand why it's a crowd-funded pan, because normally crowdfunding is something that's so unique and different that you see it and you go, I want that before it's even made.
I'm going to be honest with you, Baz, this isn't going so well so far. You might want to pick it up a little bit.
Okay, cool. Well, should we cook with it?
Yes, I would love to.
To test it, we're going to fry off a couple of eggs to see how non-stick it is.
Oh, initial thoughts?
Sticky.
So it's probably important to point out that this came pre-seasoned with grapeseed oil, but then in instructions it also says that you have to break it in. So it's been used a few times by the food team and then re-prepped, ready for you now, so it's been re-seasoned. So it should be good to go.
Interesting.
They've stuck. Really stuck. I'm going to lift this up so you can see. I don't have a problem with the idea of cooking on a pan and then having to clean it afterwards and then dry it and then one quick oil and season it. That's a sign of a good pan if you're going to look after it. That's cool. But then it doesn't stick. If you've done several layers of seasoning with oil, then that is the point of being good to go. We bought a wok. Wasn't that good. Things did stick to it. I've taken it home, and I've seasoned it nearly a dozen times, and now nothing will stick to it, and it's great.
Okay, to test this a little bit further, we're going to ask you to render off some chicken thighs with no fat to see how they render and how they stick. And then you're going to be making the rest of the dish, which is a Moroccan tagine from our Meal Packs app.
Lovely.
So here's how our Meal Packs app works. Each week there's a choice of multiple meal packs, each containing between 3 and 5 recipes. You pick one that looks good to you and they are your meals for the week. Copy the week's ingredients to your usual shopping list, check you've got all of the equipment and start cooking as we, your personal audio guides, take you through everything. There are built-in timers, you'll wash up as you go, you'll cook dishes that will make you feel like a chef, and you'll have used up all the fresh ingredients you bought at the beginning of the week, so there's no food nor money wasted. You can try out for free for a month. All the info is in the description box below.
Cool, all done. Just plate it up and taste it. Well, we know it's going to taste good. The question is, did it stick?
It's just a bit confusing for me. Is it seasoned? Do you have to season it? That's okay, but tell me I need to season it right at the beginning.
Here's the thing. When I started to use it, I thought, what a great pan. Because I actually quite like the depth of it, the size of it. I think it is one of those things that you can cook big dishes in and serve it in those dishes. And the joy of a cast iron pan is it stays warm for ages. I think it's another one of those forever pans once you get it to the place. Because that is not going to dent or damage. It's going to last forever once you've seasoned it. This isn't there yet. I want to keep playing with it.
So on Indiegogo, they've had nearly 17,000 backers and raised over 2 million quid. And on other platforms, another 10,000 backers, raising over another £1 million.
Wow.
So 3 million quid has been raised on a cast iron pan.
So they might have raised millions, but how much for a single pan?
So we paid 70 quid for this, and that came with the leather sheath. But it's actually priced higher now on the website, around about $119.
It's a lot for a pan, but if you are buying premium high-end, something as weighty as that, you might expect to pay that. You can definitely buy damn good pans for half that and look after them, as you'd have to look after this. My biggest issue is the dream they sell you on a crowdfunding site, because I think they charge a premium for that dream, and the dream is the fact that it's prepped, and I don't think it is.
Can you hold this a sec? Okay, Ebbers, are you ready?
Yes.
Lift the cloche. We are a food channel.
Su-VGun.
This is the Sous Vide Gun, which enables you to sear your meat cooked sous vide, flame your creme brulee, or start your smaller charcoal grill more quickly than you could be if you were cooking on a gas grill.
I get it.
I mean, that's what I would expect of it, but I don't think I've ever thought, ooh, I need to brulee this creme brulee a little quicker.
So Ebbers, this is a propane-fueled torch. If you look down beneath you, there should be a propane tank.
I'm not going to lie, that was the clue that I had to why it might be gas related. Talk me through it.
So it's worth saying, this is the little brother or sister of the grill gun, which is a actually much bigger version of this torch that is used for lighting big charcoal grills, can also be used for searing meats, creme brulees. It's incredibly powerful. And this was an issue that Bob Healy, who is the founder of Grill Gun, had. He basically said, I'm an engineer and I decided enough is enough. If I was ever going to have my dream torch, I was going to have to design it and build it myself.
I actually think he's done it. Like, it looks rock awesome.
Well played, sir.
Well played, Bob.
400,000 BTUs.
British thermal units.
Yes. Hot. Little sister, 280,000. Still hot enough to blow your nuts off. But you only need 280,000 if you're going to use it inside, which this is safe to do. Also, for safety, there's a stand as well, so you can stand it up. Got that? There we go.
That does look really cool.
So we've got 2 experiments for you. First up, let's talk about aburi salmon, shall we? It's lightly cured, sliced into 1 centimetre pieces, and it's cooked from raw with a blowtorch or a gun to give that char flavour and appearance.
Are you timing, or are we just going to put Benny Hill music over the top?
This is handily here. It would be a shame not to use it, wouldn't it?
Very difficult to do under the grill, but if it's fridge cold and right next to direct flame, you can do it. I've always used a blowtorch before.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, while I do this, what is the marinade, Jamie?
It's mirin, miso, sugar, and soy.
I don't have a problem with this method. It's the way I've always done it before. I think we're pretty much there. Last bit of colour on these edge pieces. Stop the clock.
2 minutes, 22 seconds.
Lifetime.
Smells amazing though.
So shall I try this one then?
Whoa! Bloody! Whoa!
That was 14.5 seconds.
I missed a bit.
Wow, mate.
You got it.
14.5 seconds. You missed a little bit. You went back for it. Should we call it around 15?
Sure.
That's fair.
What I can guarantee, because I can hear it, is the fats in the salmon have started to sizzle. Where here, they didn't quite get there. You got some caramelisation, but you didn't start to actually cook the fats of the salmon. So I think it's actually going to be different. Both look delicious. That's going to get more of a reaction.
So this is the first one.
In a fraction of the time, that also warmed the salmon through. Not cooked it through. You can still see that wonderful sort of fleshy pink inside, but that has warmed the salmon through. That, even though it took 2 and a bit minutes, actually still cold in the bottom.
Okay, Evers, let's talk steak. We have ribeye that's been in butter and in thyme for about 8 hours in a sous vide over there at 53 degrees water temperature. That is now perfectly cooked. However, it needs some good searing.
Where's your sheave? Do you want a sheave?
It's in.
No, pretty damn good. Foaming butter, nicely seared. And where the steak is cooked perfectly, what you haven't got is that colour, the caramelisation, the dextrinisation that's going on with the proteins and the sugars.
Out the pan. 1 minute, 20 seconds to sear it. That's now going to rest.
Go! It looks black!
And the other side? Back in the safety holder.
26 seconds.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to serve the traditional cast iron buttered richness on this one.
That's the fresh jalapeno topped poutine. with a bourbon gravy.
What are you doing?
And we'll top it off with the fried eggs we cooked earlier because nothing goes to waste.
And then a sticky egg.
A couple of sticky eggs. And a little drizzle.
Oh.
And then on the other hand, we got Bob's version. And I thought, you know what he'd love? Frisee salad with some sliced beetroot, pine nuts, all tossed together in a wonderful dressing.
Well, something had to ruin it, didn't it?
Interestingly, because it hasn't got the butter and therefore that kind of unctuous, rich drizzle, ooze that we poured all over, what you get instead is
nice bit of texture.
almost like a little bit of a char from that, but it's still cooked the same. It charred so quickly that it's obviously not changed the inside temperature, so it's still 53 degrees all the way through. I've tested the gadge. We're all tested. Do you want to come in and have a taste?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
That is a segue and a half. Oh my goodness.
Is it any better?
It's quicker, it's more theatre, it's a better experience, it's something fun. Does it give you a better result? Possibly, side by side, without putting on top of a salad and a thing, maybe. But once it's in any dish, I'm not sure you'd know.
I'm losing control, guys. We got to wrap this up.
So across platforms, it's had about 9,000 backers and they've raised about £700,000. So I paid $80 for our Su-VGun. It's worth pointing out, I think, that a welding gun is about the same price, £50, £60.
Okay.
Within a food context of that rapid sear, whether it's sous vide or something like the salmon, I think that is brilliant and gives you great foodie results, and it's a lot of fun, and I think it could be the centerpiece of a barbecue, no different to a big open fire that you might grill or do some marshmallows over or something like that. I kind of like it.
So, if we had to pick one today,
Oh.
Evers, which one would you be backing?
Honestly, given how warm it is in here right now, I think I want a cold brew. But I also think this final one is on par too. It's literally a toss-up, and if I had to pick one, I'd take the Su-VGun.
I don't quite picture Ebbers and the... Right, over to you guys. Which one would you back?
We'd love to hear from you. Which gadgets should we be reviewing next? Comment down below.
And if you'd like to join in the conversation, you can do so over on Twitter using the hashtag #SortedGadgets. So, Ebbers, it's getting to the summer. It's getting hot in here. It's the time of year in the UK for cold brew, isn't it? Why are you
Yeah, it
shaking
is.
your heads, you idiots? You both drink it.
He was doing something... Never mind.